So be the change you want to see. Yeah.
Exactly.
Be the change you want to see. And I think what I picked up off of that was, there comes a time in everyone's life where they have a defining moment. And I think for Terry it was that day in Miami.
Yep.
And it was amazing when the mind shifts from where you were and the state of where you were and then to not, instead of talking about or praying, but now start being a blessing or saying, you know what, I'm going to be positive. And when you have that defining moment in your life, it's amazing how doors open. That it's like the clouds separate and the sun shines down on you. And I hope for some of you that you've already had that day. And I hope for those of you that have not had that day, I hope today is that day, because if it's not, I'm telling you, some of you probably had that moment in your life just about 2 minutes ago in that story. So I thank you for that.
Well, I hate to keep beating you guys up, but I'm not going to Bible thump you to death, talk about religion, but there's an energy in this room. There's a lot of good energy in this room. And all I'm telling you guys is no matter what you believe in or what you don't believe in, when you wake up in the morning and you roll out of bed and your feet hit the floor, let your mind go crazy. Say, I'm happy, I'm positive, I'm going to have a great day today, I'm going to make money, I'm going to help people. And get your mind thinking like that, and that'll happen, because everything will come to you. Believe me, I've changed my way of thinking, and that's what I know for sure. That works. So the moment your feet hit the ground, say, thank God for the next breath I've got. Let your mind go crazy.
Well, I believe everything happens for a reason.
Yes,
right?
sir.
Everyone goes through certain circumstances, and sometimes we don't know why we're going through some of the things we go through, and we always just got to know that there's always been a better plan for us. And that being said, here we are, and I don't even know how many people there are in this room, but I know there's more than 2,000, I can pretty much guess. And it's amazing did you ever think that in a million years you'd be sitting here talking to 2,500, not a problem. But the concept of these folks all in this room because they want to change their life from a health perspective. They want to change their life. They want to have that defining moment, and you are playing a very big part in moving them to where they want to go. And so I guess getting to a question is that what brought you, or what initially attracted you to the Body by Vi Challenge, and how did the challenge itself, once you got a chance to learn from everybody, how did that align with your philosophies of life and where you're going?
Well, I first got introduced to the challenge through my niece, Melissa, who lives in Nashville. And she said, Uncle Terry, there's this great company, and I'm part of this team, and there's a huge opportunity here for me to get in shape, to get back on track the way I was when I was much younger in my 20s, and it's also a business opportunity. So she called me 2 or 3 times, and finally when I took a look at it, that's what initiated me to dig a little bit deeper, because believe me, I've been in a bunch of business deals. A bunch of really good ones and a bunch of really bad ones.
So I'm sorry. So you mean when she called you, when the first time she says, Uncle, you got to see this. It's going to be great. You're going to do this with me. You didn't say, okay, I'm in?
No, I didn't.
Wait a second. I think a lot of you out there, that's what you would expect, right? Yeah. So you didn't say yes the first time then?
No, I'm kind of jaded, or I was anyway. And I've seen so many things, go down that, I've kind of got involved in, and a lot of promises were made. I wanted to see how it worked. So when Melissa called me, I said, well, I'm not real good with the computer, but, I had a friend show me how to pull it up online and make everything work. Yeah, and so at the end of the day, what I wanted to do was I wanted to meet Blake and Ryan. So that's how we got to that meeting. Melissa got in touch with them, and then that's how I had the first meeting with them.
And on that meeting was kind of interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Like I said earlier, it was supposed to be a 1-hour meeting, and when these guys told me why they were doing this, to help people and serve people, like I said, it turned into an 11-hour meeting altogether, and that's when I knew they were for real, because I grilled them, and I was relentless, and I just stayed on them, and there were no holes in the book. This is for real. These are really good people here.
I agree. So, and I've heard